Welcome back to the part 2 of our discussion on 4 incredible ways Nigerians abroad and at home can invest in Nigeria and grow wealth. In my previous video, I talked about how to invest and grow your money via the Nigerian capital market. If you've not seen that video, please check my previous post to catch up. So now we are heading to the number 2 way you can make good money in the Nigerian market, whether you're in diaspora or you're at home. And that number 2 way is investing in the food market. Let's use palm oil as a case study. So usually there are periods in the year when food items are everywhere, like it's their season. For instance, between January and February, you will notice that palm oil is everywhere and it's very cheap. And during this time, I advise you to buy it as much as you can and store it, because you will notice that during August, September and all those end of the year period, it becomes scarce and expensive, as in the prices will just go up. Like you'll be seeing 25 liters of palm oil for as high as 70k or more, something you can get for around 30-40k or less in the beginning of the year. So do the math. And it's not only palm oil that you can store, you can also store rice, ogbono, egusi and the likes of them, all these foods that are not easy to perish. Another one is catfish. Like if you invest 1 million in catfish business now with someone who is already running a catfish farm, in 4 to 5 months you should be making an extra 500,000 or more in that investment, especially when you invest with catfish farmers that sell as smokable sizes to wholesalers, because the time period to grow smokable sizes are lesser than other big sizes of fishes, so it's faster to get your turnover and people are cashing out through these means. And one thing about investing, you don't have to do it yourself or worry about the capital of starting a full-blown business. No, whether you want to invest in palm oil, rice or catfish or ogbono or any food investment, just find an expert in that business, like someone that is already doing these businesses, and be an investor, because there are some tips and tricks in some of these businesses that you don't know. Things like how to store all these food items so they don't spoil, things like how to resell or who to resell to, things like prices of catfish feeds in the market or the best one to give to them. There are a lot of things that you don't know that people who are already in this business already knows. Plus they already have all the infrastructure and everything needed to do this business. So reach out to someone you know that is already doing that food business you are interested in and invest with them. For instance, I know someone who is into catfish rearing. In fact, I know how many people who put money together just to be part of this catfish business, and by the end of 5 to 6 months, they share their profits without having an idea how these businesses work. Their money just works for them. And there are a lot of people abroad and in Nigeria who do the same. Ask some of your friends abroad that knows about investing and how to reap from it. They'll tell you about these things. So the key is just to find someone you can trust here and invest with them. Start with small investments that won't hurt you, and then increase your investments as your trust increases. But try not to do it with family members, so you won't be sentimental about it. Plus family members, it's easy for them to just rip you off because I mean you are their brother or their sister. See, there's a lot of money investing in food business or things people eat. I can promise you that. So the third one on my list is real estate. A lot of you have already heard about real estate. And yes, real estate has been overpriced lately. But if you have the money, buy a property. And the overpricing also depends on the location. For instance, if you want to buy lands in developing places in Lagos or in Port Harcourt, the prices are definitely going to be higher, but it's a good investment if you have the money. But if you don't have those billions yet and you want to invest in real estate, you can start from areas that are not overpriced, places like Owerri, Abia and other places that are not overpriced. Just buy it and leave it. The sweetness of real estate investment is usually in long term. In fact, I know a lot of sweet real estate for sale in Owerri, and I'm happy in advance for whoever or those who are going to grab those opportunities. Another way you can start investing in real estate without waiting for so long is to buy a good property in a good location and put it up for short letting. See, the short let market in Nigeria is blowing up. Short let is the same as Airbnb for those that don't know. This way, a property that could go for 5 million in a year, if you set it up for short let, you make way higher than that. Lots of money. I know of a short let that charges 500k daily and people are renting it for straight 1 month. In fact, this one is not an Airbnb, but the church I attend, they pay 1.3 million naira every Sunday just to use an event center for worship. Just for Sundays, because other people are free to rent it on other days. It's crazy money. Just do the math. Anyways, I think I've talked a lot about real estate, and I'm sure you get the memo. So the last investment on my list is the dollar-denominated investment. So if you're watching this video till now and you don't know who this is, my name is Confidence, and all I talk about on this page is finance, how to make money, how to save your money, and how to grow wealth. So please, if you have not done that already, hit the subscribe button. That's the only way you can support me for putting in my effort to do all this research and making these videos to educate you. And also, don't forget to hit the like button and share to your friends. So about the dollar-denominated investments, we are going to talk about that in my next video, which I'll be putting up after this one, because this one is getting so long already. Meanwhile, is there any aspect of the investments I've already mentioned that you need more clarity or recommendations on? Please let me know in the comments. I'll be checking. See you in my next video. Bye.